Okay, well, um, as you can see by the title, I shall now have my brand be bootleg Philza, because why not? And as you can already tell, very bootleg because I am in a world where I've already started stuff and I'm not in hardcore. I am just in hard Minecraft because you know what? Fuck it, I'm too lazy to and I do what I want. Anyways, god damn, I think I'm gonna turn down the music, hang on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so all I'll really be doing is just fuck. Um I'll just be building and probably just chatting about some random topic that I will attempt to find. And if anyone pops in, you know, I'll have a chat. But in the meantime, I guess I'll just say what I'm going to build. So basically, the plan is simple. I shall make a kingdom here in this location that I found. And I'm currently in the process of finishing off the final bits of this wall I made here. This took me forever, by the way, to get all of the quartz that I needed. Like, Jesus Christ. Why is there wandering? Okay, you know what, whatever. I should take just one bit of quartz because I know I'm missing something. Alright. In the meantime, I'll just be moving this beacon because I can and I will. And also because I need it for haste. Okay, where's the hole? Here it is. Alright, there we go. Fixed. And let's move this beacon out of the way. Anyways, if you're wondering why I decided to actually hang, you know what? I'm just gonna tab real quick. Alright, good. Same. Anyways, back to topic. If you're wondering, actually, you know, I'll just answer a bunch of questions that I will probably undoubtedly get asked and or people will wonder about. So, first topic, why did I decide to start in streaming in a world that I've already been in instead of starting from scratch? Well, personally, I think that it's a bit overdone, you know? I feel like if I'm going to sell myself as a builder, which apparently I am, not gonna lie, when I first started playing this game I don't think I would have been, but it's what I am now. Anyways, back on topic. If I'm going to sell myself as a builder, I can't really do that if I spawn in a world with nothing. How am I supposed to build if I have to grind everything back? And if you're wondering why I chose to play on survival in hard mode instead of like survival peaceful or easy, if all I want is to build, it's because I don't know. I just like the game like this. Like any other difficulty just feels too easy for me. I mean, I guess that's the point, but whatever. So I'm most comfortable with just playing in hard. And if you're wondering why I didn't go into hardcore, if I'm really advertising myself as bootleg Philza, just like my stream title, it's because I don't deal well with losing, or I guess not accessing something that I've already worked on. Okay, you know, I'm gonna start again from scratch in the situation. But so if I lose a world, for example, or I stop playing on a world because I found a different world, or I started a different world That's modded, for example, or just another world that I wouldn't be able to access ever again through normal means. Then that's fine by me because I can't really do anything about that to change that. So I can easily abandon that world with the knowledge that I had no other choice, and that's that. But if I were to start a new hardcore world right now, just to stream with the full knowledge that, um, with the full knowledge that I could accessing this current world right now with all of these resources, where I'm building something right now, and I could just click on this world to start playing, then I don't like that. I don't like the feeling that I have access to this world, except I don't just because I want to stream. Like, when am I gonna find the time to play on this world then? So, that's probably a really scuffed explanation, but I hope you all understand. I'll probably do a better explanation someday. I don't know. Depends how people really want to know about that. Anyways, this night I am not dealing with creepers blowing up everything. So, let's do this and take full damage because I have a loser. I hear footsteps. That is a zombie, not a creeper. That's good to know. Nope. Not dealing with you. Just gonna do this and Alt Tab because I can and I will. Anyways, I think I totally scuffed the measurements of this pain. Let's just fix that. And there we go. Haste 2. And now comes the pretty slow part, to be perfectly honest. I'll probably take several weeks with very inconsistent streaming schedules when I start doing this because I am afraid of commitment. What the hell is that? That is... What the fuck did I do here? Hello? What the hell? Okay, I messed up somewhere. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's over here. No! No, I fucked up. I knew it. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. Hopefully this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do this real quick. What else can I talk about so this isn't just awkward silence? You can tell I am brimming with topics to talk about. Look, chat, when I said I will be bootleg Philza, I mean that in every sense of the word. Phil has like tons of topics to talk about because he's old and he has life experience. I'm out here, young, I got nothing to talk about. So block game, eh? Pretty fun. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just vibing. Screw that Oh my god, I can't believe I just missed that. Where are you running? Where'd you go? Wait, what? Oh, there. Die. Is there like a fucking noise I can enable that pops up whenever someone says something in chat? Because my setup is scuffed right now, and I basically have to alt tab if I want to find out if there's anyone in the chat begging for attention. Well, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. Or I guess hope that I look in chat. I guess. Yeah. So my plans for this area is really like once I finish the decorations on these walls, I was originally going to add more like ice or com compressed ice or compact ice, whatever the hell you call it, around this area. Like up to like maybe half the height of the wall around the whole thing. But I'll probably do that last as like an extra detail. So once I finish this wall, I probably start building on the kingdom itself that I'm planning to build here. Like, except the thing is, I'm still undecided on the design. I kind of want to build a giant, what do you call it? Like Gothic church as the main building. Except at the same time, I also want it to have a throne room. So I'm just thinking like, oh, I don't know. Other times I also just want to build a classic castle. So I'll probably just build a mixture, you know? Like, I'll have a citadel as a central thing with tons of towers and quote-unquote mini castles, I guess, around it into this giant citadel that I want to build. And then I'll have a few villages scattered around both in and outside the walls of this place. And I'm also pretty interested in adding some sort of story to this place, and I've already come up with some, except I'm still not sure. It reads like a damn fanfiction. And yes, I do read fanfiction. Get out if you judge. I will not accept you. And no, it's not the weird chat ones. Piss off. God, am I really about to become the mega relatable streamer when it comes to the community I'm trying to build? Speaking of which, when I said bootleg Philza, I was also referring to the community he has. I kind of want something like that, because in my opinion, Phil is like the best member of the... Oh yeah, if you can't tell already, I'm a fan of the DSMP. It's fine if y'all hate it, which actually no it isn't, because that doesn't make sense. It's fine if y'all don't care for it, but I'm a fan of that, so deal with that. If you hate it, that's kind of weird, because what reason do you have to hate it? Moving on. In my humble opinion, as the guy with the correct opinion, 24/7, it's the guy with the best opinion, honestly. I think that Phil is the best member of the DSMP because he just has this aura, this like energy to him, and it's just so calming to like just watch him. Why did my music stop? Bruh, this is scuffed. Oh no, it didn't stop, it's just that I think the next music in the line is super slow. Or slow start, I guess. Anyways, back on topic. I think that Phil is the best member. Not by a lot, because all of them are pretty great. All the DSMP members are pretty great. But I just find him the most entertaining to watch and listen to. because you can just pop a stream open and immediately feel at ease. You just feel calm, like there's nothing in the world to trouble you. And I think that's a great quality to have, and that's kind of my drive right now as a very, very new streamer. I want for people to be able to just put on, yeah, for people to just listen to my stream, don't even have to pay attention, you know, just use it as background noise. I want people to just use my stream as a way to calm down. And maybe be a bit of a chaotic shit, because I am not a calm person. Once you stay here far enough and I start getting more comfortable with this, prepare yourself, fucker. I am not... I don't even know I am trying to be a quote-unquote chill streamer when I'm not. I mean, I guess I sorta am. I'm like in between. Like 60% chaotic fuck, 40% vibing and or dead inside. So I guess that works. What did you think? What did you say so? And bruh, I immediately ran out of things to talk about. I'm just gonna start randomly talking about fucking something. About how scuffed the stream was, or how anxious I am about this. You know what? Fuck it, let's talk about this shit. I am probably not sane, and I'm not saying that to be edgy, because I don't. You know, fuck it, nah. I am not going to vent in fucking Twitch of all places. Fuck that, nah. I am backtracking out of the topic immediately. How am I supposed to be chill streamer if I immediately want to talk about my mental state, bruh? I'm learning as I go. That was smooth, I loved it. If I somehow, by some miracle, blow up one day, I will use my fame to immediately curl up and die, because I do not want that type of attention on me. Screw being famous. Screw that, in all honesty. Sure, you get free money from donators, but no. Christ, the mental strength to do that. Nah, not for me, man. Which is probably questionable why I want to stream in the first place, when all I'm doing is thrusting myself into the world of the internet, where I have to talk about random garbage for minutes on end, and I have no one in a voice call to talk to where I'm most comfortable. But you know what? Part of life is that you just have to step out of your comfort zone, even though it makes you want to just curl up and disappear. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I don't know if I used that term correctly, but whatever. Screw English, I hate it. Alright. I don't know if that design looks good, by the way. I just kinda settled with that because in my personal opinion, it looks good. Except, when I asked my other friends about it, well, I didn't really ask their opinion on it. I kinda just said, hey, look at this wall I built. They kinda just went like, oh yeah, go. And that killed my confidence in this, because I was like, okay, I guess they don't care. It's not good enough. But I know they didn't mean it that way. I think, hopefully. Sometimes I don't know my own. Sometimes I don't know the mental state of my own friends. Hmm. Sorry if I make random noises, by the way. It's like a habit of me to just make random noise like to just like, I don't know, fill in the silence. Because I dislike silence very much. And now I'm using my own voice to fill in the silence. Which I also dislike very much. Because anyone out there that can relate to being that one friend in the friend group that's just content to not say anything at all and kind of just nod along to the conversation, because that is me. It takes a special amount of, well, not amount. It takes a special type of topic for me to be super engaged and actually participating in a conversation. So, and right now, talking to myself, not really the most exhilarating content to talk about. But you know what? It's fine. It's like almost 8 here where I live. And I don't know what I'm doing. But hey, here we are. Too late to back out now. I have set forth the motion of me being incredibly inconsistent streamer. I know I said I will be bootleg Philza, but goddamn, I promise you this. My streaming schedule will be as sporadic as Techno's. Because, yeah. I don't like commitments. I'm pretty sure I've already said this before. I don't remember. What the heck was I talking about like a few minutes ago? What is talking? What is a conversation? I feel like I'm insane just talking to myself. Yes. Stream. Everyone loves streams, yes. Stream, I thought to myself. It'll be fun to meet new people, I said to myself. It'll be cool, I said to myself. Yes. No. Big mistake, just no. Real talk though, I think I'll probably like this more. If I had people to interact with. Maybe I'll tell my friends about it, I don't know. I don't think they'll enjoy this. Who knows? The only thing that I am 100% sure of the type of content that my friends like, is that it is not the same as me. I get sucked into fandoms left and right, and they judge me for it. Which, I mean, fair, you know. Fair. I don't think the average person joins and is obsessed with fandoms as easily as I do, and as easily as a bunch of you probably do. What else should I talk about? I don't really want to talk about me being a fan of DSMP because it feels like I'm using it for views, or I don't know, so people can stay on my stream longer, which is redundant because I'm literally using Phil's name in my fucking stream. But shush, alright? We don't. Fuck, did I just drop my sword? Oh no, I just okay. But yeah, shush, I did not say I was not a hypocrite, nor did I say that my logic is sound. That's a lot of zombies I hear. What? Hello? Wait, is this a fucking stronghold? Hang on. No, it isn't. Okay. There's a lot of zombies though, hang on. I kinda wanna explore this. Hello. Is it perhaps a zombie spawner? Hello. Is it above or below me? Oh, it's above. Hmm. Bruh, what is this? This is literally nothing. Well, I'm just gonna do this. And that's how you avoid suffocating to death. Wait, why did I throw that? I'm an idiot. Alright. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah. I don't really like uh I don't think I'll like, or at least I'm not completely comfortable with talking about the Dream SMP and me being a fan of that in here because I don't know if it's just, yeah, as I said before, yeah, it just feels like I'm using it to use. And I already talked about this. I'm a hypocrite, but whatever. I mean, I'll talk about it if people like that. You know, if people find this in the future and tell me, hey, I want someone to talk to. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. My streams will be a place where people can just use me as background noise, people can talk to me, people can discuss Dream SMP, people can discuss fanfics of Dream SMP, although if you talk about weird champ ones like ships, the ones with ships, especially problematic ones, you will get yeeted because fuck that, yo, disgusting. Um, Especially was regarding fucking bruh, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Y'all don't deserve the time to get attention. Well, the ones that read that, anyways. Anyways, as I was saying, you know, just a place to discuss DSMP as a whole. Fanfics, art, animations, music. And another thing is a place to use me as background noise. I'll probably use this to just say random stuff and struggle to say said random stuff because I'm not good with conversations. Bro, it's already turning night. Come on. If any of you are confused as to why the sky looks like this, and why my netherite tools look like this, I am using a texture pack. Well, the netherite stuff is a texture pack made by Philza, and the sky is made by the people who made Doku Craft, I believe. And Philza basically just compiled both of those with a few minor additions to loading times and the main menu screen. But Phil basically just compiled that into this one giant texture pack. Well, not giant, but you get what I mean. And I'm just using that because it looks pog. I am totally gonna ruin my day-to-day vocabulary with Twitch vocabulary now that I'm doing this. Oh god. Everyone's gonna know I watch. Everyone's gonna know. No! I don't want that. Uh, hmm. What am I doing? Hmm. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go full on based as fuck opinions right now and actually talk about Dream SMP. Why did I immediately go back on my word? Because I am running out of things to talk about. Anyways, moving on. Uh, I feel like I'm in the minority here when I say that the recent lore events have been a bit underwhelming for me personally. Except obviously with Wolverine's return, that's probably gonna fucking go crazy and shit. But like, I feel like the charm of the Dream SMP is that everyone is their own main character. Every event that you see on the server, you can be felt by everyone. Like every action, like during the Lemanberg versus Toptopia, no matter what content creator you watch, you're still watching like something big happen. You're watching something huge unfold before your eyes. And after Wilbur stopped being the main writer of the Dream SMP storyline, at least, everyone started doing their own stuff, and I'm all for that. You know, express your creativity. Except at the same time, if you don't watch absolutely fucking everyone, you start being like a bajillion subplots behind, and you're just confused on what the heck is happening. And like, what, huh? How am I supposed to keep up with the lore if everyone's doing their own thing? How am I supposed to keep up with the lore? Too many perspectives. Especially if you don't really like watching certain content creators, and then you just start falling behind real fast on the fucking story. Like personally, mega based opinion, and it'll probably get members of the Dream SMP to hate me, but whatever, fuck it. I can clarify it later on, you know, if I ever get the chance to talk to them. But I don't find Tommy's lore and story engaging or something that I want to watch, I guess. Because I'm not saying it's bad writing, and I'm not saying that Tommy as a content creator is bad at what he's doing, because bruh, he's fucking popular as obviously he's doing something right. And I'm obviously in the minority here, so you know, and I'm fine and I accept that, but personally I just don't like the personality of his character, I guess. And I guess his online persona as a whole. And what I mean by that is I prefer to watch content creators. This extends to both YouTube and to Twitch and literally every piece of media, to be honest, that where you can watch people do stuff. But I don't enjoy, you know, the really energetic ones, the really passionate, the super loud ones. You know, like the ones with the real go-getter attitude. Like, yeah, let's do this. We're gonna go do the stuff, and just like with the real like energy to them. And I don't, for some reason, I don't enjoy that type of content, and I don't really like that about me, because that means I'm just missing out on tons of content. Like, I don't watch Ninja, I don't watch PewDiePie, I don't watch Jacksepticeye, I don't watch X2C, I don't watch Tommy, and it's not because I don't like them as a person, it's because they're just loud. They're just too energetic for me, and it feels draining to watch them. Circling back to the topic of missing out on huge pieces of lore and story, because of the way the Dream SMP has been doing the story lately, um, where each person basically writes their own part of the story now, and that's cool. That's cool and all. Except they're also really pushing hard on Tommy being the main character. And I think that fucking sucks. Because the appeal, what got me into Dream SMP in the first place is because it doesn't matter who I watch, it doesn't matter who I like, as long as I'm watching someone part of the Dream SMP, I am kept up with the general lore. I am kept up with the general major events, and I'm not missing out on anything too important if I don't watch certain content creators. Except with the recent lore and the way they've been writing it and really pushing Tommy to be the main character, because I don't watch him, I lose so much of the story. Like, I fucking learned about Wilbur's revival from like some like animation on YouTube because of the amount of people who do that, because the Dream SMP community is filled with fucking people blessed by divine powers with art. So like, I only found that out through fucking YouTube, and I'm like, what? Okay, they did this. And after that event, well, it's been happening many times before, to be honest, because of Tommy doing major shit. Like, I don't know, fucking dying and then being revived, because apparently Dream can revive people, which again, I found out through the fucking wiki and animations. It's just frustrating knowing that there's massive amounts of lore locked behind um, very specific groups of streamers. Like for me, I watch Phil, which should be obvious because I have his name in my stream. Because I already explained it, but I think he's the best. That's the fog. But I mainly watch Phil and Technoblade on the Dream SMP, and watching them when they first arrived on the server was fine and all, because they were still part of the major events of what's going on. Except now that they've basically gone into the retirement arc, or whatever the hell, or syndicate arc, or whatever the heck you want to call it, I'm left in the dark about everything else happening in the server, and I'm basically more or less forced to consult the wiki to keep up with all of the different subplots, like Quack Kitty's lore is apparently popping off, and something about a casino, and the trading canon lives or something, and some whatever the heck the Kimono Kingdom is, I think that's the name. The egg in general, I just have vague understanding of, mainly because Techno got involved with that. Uh, uh, yeah, I literally don't know a lot of the plots that's happening right now because of the way they decided to write the story ever since Wilbur left being the main writer. And you know, having your own stories can work, it can, but I believe it doesn't work if one person, one streamer, is basically more or less pushing the entire lore of the server as a whole by themselves, or at least a small group of them is pushing the lore of the server. Just yeah, and you might you might seem to think this is pretty targeted, and you are right. Ranvu, Tubbo, and Tommy have been pushing the mainly Tommy, to be honest, and also Dream, except he doesn't stream, so I don't really count him, have been dragging the rest of the entire server along, more or less, for like the big lore of the server. And okay, I guess that's fine, but what if I want to watch Phil, or what if I want to watch Techno, and I don't have the time to watch their streams? Am I supposed to just suck it up and be left behind in the lore because I just slightly prefer other streamers compared to them? And that kind of just frustrates me like a lot, like big time. And like, Wilbur is fucking great at writing, like, bruh. And I hope that. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. But, bro, what the heck? Oh yeah, I hope that with Wilbur's return, everyone gets involved again in the lore, you know? Like, no one is left behind. Like, from what I've heard, Nikki was, was invited by Technoblade to join the Syndicate, like, as a content creator, not as characters. But I heard that Techno wanted Nikki to join the Syndicate so she has more spotlight in the lore. And I think that's great. Except, right now, Techno's kind of missing in action, and the Syndicate has kind of just stagnated for a while, and they haven't really done anything. They mentioned that fucking taking down the egg, except Techno kind of just went on his own during the Red Banquet, and there was no Grand Syndicate reveal, and that kind of just fell apart. So rip. But with Wilbur on the wheel again, I hope that he starts including everyone else, like Nikki, as I mentioned, because I feel like Dream SMP is it's moving away from its original purpose, I guess. Because I'm not 100% sure in this, because I've only heard it from like secondhand sources, aka other fans. But I heard that Dream made Dream SMP to, well, want to hang out, but with his friends. But after a while, he also made it as a place so smaller content creators could get recognized. So his friends could get recognized. So his friends could get recognized as well. And the reason why he hasn't been streaming his perspective is because of that. So his friends get the views instead of him. And I think that's pretty nice of him. What I don't like, why I believe that it's moving away from the original purpose, however, is that it achieved that. It made Tommy, who was basically unknown to the Minecraft community, like, let's be honest here, he was more or less unknown to the Minecraft community before Dream SMP, before SMP Earth, I think is where his origins of popularity come from. I'm sorry, I haven't watched that. But he was basically unknown, and the Dream SMP freaking boosted his popularity like crazy for Tommy. And that's great. What I think, why I still believe that it's moving away from its original purpose, however, is that it achieved that for Tommy. Like, Tommy is practically more or less the same popularity as fucking Dream now. Like, he's popular as hell now. And yet, the lore of the server is still centered around his character. All of the views are still being funneled to him instead of other streamers like Eret, like Nikki, like Fundy, like fuck, I don't even know who else, because I'm kind of a bit scatterbrained right now, but that only proves my point. The lore has ignored so many of the people on the server that I basically can't remember them off by heart anymore. And the only reason why I mentioned Nikki and Eric is because Nikki was recently part of Techno's lore, and Eric was Traitor Man, so he's kind of pretty recognizable, not gonna lie. So the fact that Tommy has remained as the quote-unquote main character of the recent SMP is a bit weird to me, because his presence and the fact that he alone moves the fucking lore of the server, basically, that just gives the people the incentive to watch him instead of everyone else in the Dream SMP. And instead of everyone else becoming more and more popular, as was the Dream SMP's objective, I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of talking out of my ass here, they're kind of left in stagnation. Like, they're still becoming more and more popular, but at a pretty slow rate compared to if they were part of the main lore, like if they played a major role in the lore. And it might be because the content creators themselves don't want to. It might be because they're not comfortable. It might be because their writing style isn't as flexible and they already invested too much in Tommy being the main character and they can't change anything anymore. But it just irks me that Dream SMP has taken this direction. And so, yeah. What was I even talking about? Why did I start ranting about that? I completely lost track. I feel like this was just me expressing my annoyances with Dream SMP now. Goddamn. I guess my point was, give someone else the wheel to be the main character. Fucking Ranbu. Bro, the guy shot up in popularity even faster than fucking Tommy. And I don't know, I don't know why I said that. I don't really have a point on that. Yay. Ranbu. I don't know why I mentioned that. I guess I just wanted to. But like, imagine how fast everyone else would grow in popularity if they got the chance to take the wheel. Take the metaphorical wheel of the lore and become the main character of the next major arc, instead of just being another side character. So, I don't know, just the potential that's missing there, because it just, it annoys me so much. The potential of having such a unique piece of media on the internet where instead of just watching one perspective, you can watch multiple. That's what I think separates Grease's SMP from other series on the internet, like TV shows and all that. It's that there's many perspectives you can watch, and all of them are relevant to the main story somehow. Except lately, that's not true anymore, because all the quote-unquote side characters of the L'Manberg versus Pactopia war have remained the side characters. The things they're trying to do have become subplots. They've just become sublore that is ultimately not vital to the main storyline. So like, what's the point in all of this, I guess? What's the point in making a server that's purpose is to promote your friends, to basically sell out your friends fandom? I don't know, I don't know a better word for it. What's the purpose in having a server like that if they're not even given the chance to? If people don't have the incentive to watch them? If people only have the incentive to watch like one or two content streamers instead of checking out everyone else? Like, what they did with Quackity was amazing. That was great. Like, I haven't watched it personally, but the fact that they got Quackity to be the next up and coming, I don't know what they're doing with him, honestly. Is he gonna be the next villain, next hero, next anti-villain, next anti-hero? I'm not sure, but he's gonna be. They're setting him up to be the next major player in the lore, and that's great. They're bringing attention to everyone else, and as long as they continue the trend, I will love that so much. But I don't think I'll ever be satisfied until they find, like the next main character. Because ultimately, once Quackity's like section is over, what then? Is he just gonna be pushed to the side once more to become the next, to become a side character once again? Because if they keep going down this path, it's just gonna be predictable, to be honest. Like, Tommy is going to be the main character of the Dream SMP forever until Dream SMP eventually stops. And to be honest, it's kind of on this path right now. Like, it's starting to lose relevance, I guess. I don't know. I don't have the figures with me, but I think it's starting to lose popularity because the current lore just isn't as engaging. Man, it'd be funny if I ranted this long and there's been someone in the chat this whole time. Because I've just been ranting to myself with the idea that I am alone. And that I have basically used the stream. You know what? Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Alright, good. We don't have any viewers. That's good. That's good. Um oh yeah, I have plans to turn this place. I think I'm more or less gonna copy Philza's idea on his Atlantis, except I think I'm gonna add my own spin to it. Like instead of a ruined civilization type of thing he's going for with the dead dragons. I think what I'm gonna add is a flourishing underwater civilization that's filled with life. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I've ranted long enough. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Um, See you guys again for next stream where I rant once more, I guess. And if anyone watches this VOD or broadcast, whatever, in the future and wants to argue with me about no, I'm just being a salty bitch against Tommy, feel free to hop in chat and we can talk about it. And I can elaborate on my opinions. But in case anyone's got any mistaken thoughts, no, I do not hate. Hang on, I just fucking bro, this is ruining. Hang on. Okay, moving on. No, I do not hate Tommy as a content creator. I just don't really like his style of content, his online persona. I just don't like that. Not in the sense that because it's him specifically, it's that I don't click with the really energetic ones that goes like, "Hey everyone, welcome to another Let's Play." Like, no, I don't really click with those people. So yeah, I'm I'm to sum it all up, I don't like the fact that one member of the entire Dream SMP is pushing the lore forward, and we're forced to basically watch that streamer if we want to know the recent content. And I think Dream SMP would be more of a success if everyone contributed some way somehow to the major lore as a whole, instead of just making sub-lores or subplots that never really go anywhere, like the Badlands. Like, who remembers that? Or, yeah, just, yeah, alright. I think that's done here. My nervous and socially anxious ass rambling about all this shit is tired now. I've only been streaming for like, what? Fuck. Uh, Almost an hour. That's a record for me, you know? I was able to ramble about random garbage for 1 hour straight. Fuck. Anyways, signing out here. See you guys. God, that was cringe. Bro, how the fuck do I end properly?